Okay. It says I am now live. All right, let's see.
Tell you every time I take it off mute.
Hi, Shirley. It doesn't look like
I
I'm
see.
live, but it says I'm live.
Yeah, it says you're live.
Okay. All righty.
But I can't see you.
You can't see me?
Uh-uh.
Oh, you can't see me.
Nope.
Let me see here. Hmm. Where am I? My video is on.
Oh, there you are.
Okay, so that's just my okay. There I am.
There
Okay.
you are. Yay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, so here I am. Here you are, Shirley.
Yep.
And it looks like, yes, I am live streaming. Okay.
Good, good.
Okay, so usually let me see here. Okay. All right. Okay. How are you, Shirley?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good.
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 I had a call from Katie today.
Oh, how's she doing?
Well, they're in South Carolina. They're getting set up for, well, that was this morning. Um, their party is at 5 today, their time.
When's the party?
5 today, their time.
Oh, wow.
So they should have heard.
Oh, yeah. It's half over now.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. She said
Good,
she
good.
forgot all of the Tupperware stuff that she bought for her daughter. She left it here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So,
Oh, goodness.
mhm.
Well, okay, I'm making sure if you're here, everybody should be here. So we got the right program. There's Renee. Okay.
Hello. Hi.
Hello. Good to see you.
Oh, it's good to be seen.
Oh, I know how you feel. Oh, so you two, especially, are the ones that made me think about our theme for tonight, because we're going to be talking about engagement. And Shirley, I know you were talking about the great ideas that you had learned from Cheryl.
Uh-huh.
And now tell me, how are you sharing those with your customers?
I'm not.
So I know you do most of your business texting.
Right. Yeah.
And so you could always create a picture, like what you mentioned, apples or different things.
Uh-huh.
So you could create a picture and send that and say, I learned about X today,
Oh, yeah. I could.
and put it in the text, and then you could attach it, um, ask them a question, have you had this problem, or do you use this product, or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you can do that in your text messages as well.
Okay.
And then all this great information you're
Yes.
still sharing with them, and you can connect it with a product and your website.
Right. Oh, yeah. Sounds
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
So every tidbit that you learn, you still want to share it.
Right.
So you can do that. And then Renee, you were talking about engaging and building relationships and things like that.
Yes.
And so when you're on your Facebook group, you can use memes and questions to draw them in and to learn about them. So engaging questions. So I have a whole folder of engagement memes.
Oh,
So I'll
wonderful.
show you what I have. Oh yeah, I'm
And
gonna.
I've started doing some of that. Since the Tup social meeting or event or training, since
Mm-hmm.
then, um, what I did was I kind of went, and I'm sure you've seen it in my group. I kind of laid my heart out. Like, this is me, this is my business, this is why I'm here. You know, I put on in my group on my Facebook page, and basically it's I'm here to help you. I'm a consultant for an awesome company. I'm changing my mindset too. That's the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, initially it was, yes, I'm a personal use consultant. I love it. Then it was, yes, I joined Tupperware. I love it. And I love it. And this, because I'm an excitable kind of person. And so that's just my personality. And sometimes
Mm-hmm.
I just get not scattered, but there's just so much going on in my head that I'm like, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do this and that. I said, okay, Renee, now I'm looking at it differently. I'm looking at it more as business. So,
Mm-hmm.
so my mindset has changed and the way I'm communicating has changed. So I'm not only representing myself as a consultant, but I'm representing the company. And I need
Mm-hmm.
you to know why this company is so awesome.
Yes.
And I need you to know why the product is so good. The product is good because of this, this, and this.
Right.
So my approach, I see it is changing, and my perspective is changing. So the way I'm communicating is changing as well. So one of the things that I heard when he said, I heard a lot of things, but being consistent with communications. And
Yeah.
so I operate my life with themes.
There you go.
I love themes. They excite me. They keep me focused. So when July came, I said, okay, I'm jumping into July. So
Mm-hmm.
that's a theme that I have for July. And on Fridays, I'm going to, in my mind, have like a reflective Friday. So whatever has happened during the week, on Friday, I'm going to share something reflective in my VIP group. So I'm being consistent with my communication and all the other things here. That's why I say I know I have to follow up with, I have 107 people in my group.
Yeah. So
And
you
I have
have to get to know them.
exactly,
And so
exactly.
that's where those engagement memes will come in handy. So
Yes.
let me see if I can share my screen. There's one um all righty, let me do okay. Well, let me see. If I share that, then I can go to it maybe. Okay, there's one that says roll call. Okay, a personal roll call. Okay, so can you see that? Do I need to make it bigger? Am I
We don't,
sharing?
well, we see a list of memes. We don't see it.
Oh, you don't see it. Okay,
No.
so let me see. All right, let me stop sharing. So I gotta show the individual pictures first. Okay, so first I'm gonna pull this up. Okay, so now I will share my screen. Oh, is that it? Come on, this is it. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to share my screen. Okay, now you can see it.
Yes.
Okay, so this roll call meme, oh, I just switched it. Go back. Where'd it go? Not that one, not that one. Okay, this one. Okay, so this one is time to get to know each other. So it asks these questions. What's your profession? Where are you from? What is your favorite piece of Tupperware? And how do you know the host? Or it could be, how do you know me?
Mhm.
Okay, and then they comment there. So you get a different perspective of the people in your group.
Mhm.
So that's one. And then you can ask other simple, oh, all righty. You can ask other simple questions that will make them think. This is a fun one. Now let's see if I can share that one. Okay. Okay, here. What does the word Tupperware make you think of? And then people will have stories that they'll tell you. I remember my mom's or my grandma's, or I remember the last time I went to a picnic and it was bugs and I had my seal already. So those little types of engagement posts that pulls them out and makes them want to share helps you to get to know them better. So you can find these in lots of the different groups. There's some that I create just because I like them. I was like, oh, that would make a good post.
You know what I don't understand?
Hmm.
I don't understand this. I don't see people looking at things, like
Mm-hmm.
20 or 30 people look at something, but
Yeah,
not one person will say anything.
exactly. So you really do have to pull them out to get some type of connection. Like
Mhm,
you do lives. So you're showing people what you're doing and what you fix for dinner.
mhm,
Then you can ask the question, how do you cook your chicken? Or what's your favorite spices to go with this?
mhm,
Or, how do you cook yours? Things like that.
mhm,
So you want to, even when you're talking in your lives, you want to talk to them
mhm.
and see what they like. And then in the meantime, you've got these that you can throw in every now and then. So
There's another one that I like to use. I don't know if I could find it, put my hands on it right, but it has a lot of little circles around it and it asks, what would you like to know more about? And it's cooking products, storage products, and
oh
things of that nature. I'll have to find it and post it, but
yeah, you can absolutely share that on our page. And then you have some that, one of my favorites that has nothing to do with anything. But this one gets a lot of comments.
Oh.
A line from your favorite Disney song. And you never know what's gonna pop up in there, what people are thinking about, but it gives you an idea of their personality too.
That's true. I'm amazed at some things I post and everyone's chiming in, they're talking back and forth. I'm like, okay, we're not talking about Tupperware, we're not talking about food. It's just this thing I post, but okay, they're talking to each other. That's okay, I guess. That's
Yes, it
fine.
is. Because it gives you an insight on what's going on in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
So those little chats, you just want to kind of hang on to it because somebody might have mentioned their last vacation or
Mm,
their baby crying or something like that. And then you can tie that in to a Tupperware solution.
okay.
So even the most random I keep doing that. The most random questions may seem random,
Mhm.
but it's actually you're getting to know them.
Okay.
So lots of different ones. Some are related to Tupperware. Some, oh, I don't want to do that. Never mind. Stop sharing. Okay, wait. I don't want to share. Okay, am I sharing? I'm not sharing.
No.
Okay.
Mhm.
So things that, and like I've said before, when somebody makes a comment or doesn't make a comment, but you know something about them,
Mhm.
then you can tag them and say, I know you were talking about cutting your finger, opening that can. And, here's
Mhm.
this. And so you can tie in a product, and people may be talking about their gardens. Are you sharing your garden pictures, Renee?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Pictures and videos.
So yeah. So
Yep.
you have to invite them to show you pictures of their garden
Mm-hmm.
and what is your biggest crop and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so that way you get to know the people in your group a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
And Shirley, your people that you're in contact with, you've got some good regular customers, right?
Yes and no, once in a while, yeah. The texting doesn't seem to be getting much replies now unless they're really looking for something.
Mm-hmm. And how often do you text them? And do you do a group text or individual text?
I do a group text and I
Mm-hmm.
do it, well, I do it about every week, sometimes when we get new sale flyers.
Mm-hmm.
Like I did it for um Thursday for the new brochure, and then if we have something special, come up, then I'll try and post that.
Yeah. So you might send a text that just like, what are you doing for the holiday? Or
Mm.
who's going to be with family this weekend? Or something like that to personalize it a little bit more instead of just the sell, 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 sell. Just get to know.
Right.
Show them a picture of your beautiful gazebo.
Yeah,
I
it,
love that. I love
oh,
so
it just
yeah.
got painted. It got repaired and painted.
Oh, nice. So see, you could take a picture of that and say, my gazebo is finally repaired. Can't wait to have friends over. Who
Yeah,
are you having over this weekend?
right. Okay.
Yeah. So you can treat your group text just like you would a Facebook group.
Okay.
And you can also invite them to recommend others to join your text group and say, is there anyone you know who'd like to know more about Tupperware? I'd be happy to add them to this group. And they message you with or send you a private text. This is my cousin Shirley, and here's her phone number. Add her to the text,
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
and you can do that.
Yeah.
Hi, Kelly. Kelly's on Facebook. Glad to see you
Mm.
and not see you. So, yes. So, yes. So, think of a way. Kelly is one of those people. I'm going to talk about Kelly. Um, Kelly tells some wonderful stories on her page, and she'll tell you the origin of this and that. And oh, she got to the doctor today. Oh, good. Okay, I hope he helps you, Kelly, because we miss you. So, but she'll tell you about the origin of food or what it's best for, what she uses for, and she does her cooking demos. Same with Barb. She always gives lots of great tips on Barb's spot when she's cooking and when she's doing different things. So, and people will comment on your lives. Well, so ask them questions, share with them, or just say, am I the only person that does this? And then you'll get some engagement. So creating that community, everybody is safe. They can share, when their pressure cooker blew up on them. You can tell them they never have to worry about that again. Or how their rice always gets gummy and sticky. You can tell them, how many people do you know that make their rice perfectly every time? And see what they say. Well, we have the rice cooker and it's perfect every time. So things like that. So by keeping them engaged and connecting with the product that is the solution to their problems, because really that's what Tupperware is. It's going to save them time. It's going to save them money. It's going to save them space, waste. And what's the last one? Time, money, space, waste, and something else. But yes, it's going to help them in their everyday. And everybody is tired of fast foods. Everybody. So your quick and easy recipes, post those recipes and say, show me a picture when you make it. Post it here. So they can be involved in that way too. So Kelly's she got a steroid shot, antibiotics, cough syrup. They're going to fix you up, Kelly.
Oh my.
It's gonna be all good. It will clear up with all those extras. So I'm glad you saw a doctor. So that's a good thing. So we have lots of different ways to engage with people. Another way is when you're sharing your website, tell them why you're sharing the website. So these new products have never been seen before. Like whenever we get the twisting thing. So, and there's bound to be a video that will show something that you can share. And you send them to my website. It's like, you have got to see this. Because there are videos when you look for product information on your website, there are videos connected to that. So when you send them to your website, say, make sure you find out more about this product. I'm so excited about it. And there's a video. So send them to your website about the special offers, about the continuous growth of the online exclusives. So have you been to that category lately? There's 6 pages. And you can actually, in your website, go to the online exclusives and copy that URL that'll take them right to that page of online exclusives. So you
I
can
do that when I post online pictures of the online
Mhm.
exclusive products. I put that URL on there so they can go right to that
Yes,
section.
yes. And remember, all of those are linked. They are in you're sending them to your website. So they will have that. So you can do all of those things, but making them a part of it. So it's not like you're in a room all by yourself. You're in a room full of people. Renee got 107 people sitting there. What's she gonna talk about today?
Right.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
And I'm
Ooh.
like, 20 people have looked at it and no one said anything. It's like,
Yeah. So you can see those 20 people that saw it. You can click
yes,
on that
yes.
and just pick any one of those. Today I'm picking on people whose name begins with a L. Thank you so much for watching my video. Now you got to tell me what you loved about it.
I love it.
Put her name right in there. So anytime you see that they're seeing, but they're not seeing, you can tag them.
Yes.
Yeah. Or so, do
Okay.
you have this product, Mary? Or like I said, pick the letter of the alphabet, and then you can talk to every one of those people whose name begin with that.
I like that.
Today, I'm talking to everybody whose name begins with the S. And just go through and pull them. But that way, you're going to get them involved, and of course, they're going to get notified that Renee was talking about you.
Uh-huh. That's right. If I tag them, they'll get notified.
Yes,
That's right.
exactly. So they got to pop back in, and she goes, they might even say, why did she pick me?
Right. I don't want them to stop looking.
Yes, yes,
I'm leaving this group. Oh no.
yeah. But it's like you must love this product. Thank you for tuning in.
Right.
Do you already own it? You can ask them. They'll say, no, I never saw it before, or whatever. And that will start the conversation.
Or something like, what did you think of the color or something like that?
Yes. So all those little things to keep them engaged. And that will make them want to keep coming back and find out new things. And then you get to know them a little bit better, like who works full time,
Mm.
who's home with kids all day, and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we are getting ready for back to school. So who's going back to school? How old are your children? Do they take their lunch? Do they like the cafeteria lunch? We can help you with that.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention that I know it goes up every year, the lunch and the snacks and all of that. So I have to ask my daughter how much, because they have their little accounts at the school cafeteria. So, and she's refilling.
I remember having to do that, make sure Dion had money in his account. Like, what do you eat
Yeah,
lunchtime? I mean, 2 entrees. I mean, oh, what?
exactly. I know my daughter asked her daughter, she says, how many cupcakes did you eat? And she's buying them for other people.
Lunch on me.
She goes, they need to use their own account. So yeah, as people are preparing for school and we've got all of these back to school solutions,
Mm-hmm.
we do want to actually give them some opportunities. How much are they spending on lunch?
Mm-hmm.
That's just like going through the drive-through. And are your kids really enjoying the lunches that they buy at school?
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes if they look at that account and it hasn't moved, they didn't eat.
Right.
Or somebody bought it for them. So, yes, do your kids, that's a good one. Do your kids love the school cafeteria?
Mm-hmm.
And why not make them something that they love, that they can do? And those little Lunchables, that's what I love about our little lunches, that with the divided
Mm-hmm.
pieces, you can create your own Lunchables.
Mm-hmm.
And you can buy the lunch meat, the cheese, can mix it up, and they can have what they like. Because one of my grandkids, all they had was turkey and cheese sandwiches for I don't know how many years. That's all they wanted for lunch. But they got that and they got a cookie and
That was enough.
they were happy. They were happy. So if our kids are eating their lunch because it's something that they want, we know that they're getting a meal
Mm-hmm.
during the day. But if they go into the cafeteria and they don't want anything, they won't get anything, or they'll get some junk. So that is the advantage of all the options that we have for July. The Sandwich Keeper is actually a great size for a nice green salad or a fruit salad. Closes up nice and tight. And then you've got the little bowls. You can put a lot in those little bowls. I mean, that really is a serving of whatever, whether it's fruits or veggies or what do you call those little, like pinwheels?
Oh
Little,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah. So you can stack those in there.
Mm-hmm.
So those are nice. So when you're offering these products for lunches for back to school, share some recipes, share some ideas, and ask them about theirs. What's your child's favorite lunch that you make for them?
Mm-hmm.
Or a lot of times they say, I am out of ideas. I don't even know. And so your ideas will come in handy for that. So ask more questions and get to know those people. And then when you get to know them, then you can have a way of asking them to invite their friends. You know, who's in your carpool group? I would love to have them join our Tupperware group.
Mm-hmm.
Or who's on the soccer team? You know, who's your best buddy soccer mom? Invite them to our group. So yeah, so get to know the people in your group, and that will also help you to grow your group because you're linking them to other things
Mm-hmm.
that way. So Barb, were you looking for the picture you were talking about? No? Okay. You can always add it later. I appreciate it. And I'll put up some of these that I have from my folder to give them an idea. Um, I know those of you who do lives, you always introduce yourself. And I have done it. I have done it, but I I also have a um I have an intro that I do at, let me do one that's more recent. The 2022 is like, okay. It is, okay, this one's kind of recent. All righty.
Oh Lord.
So let's see. All righty. So this I put in my Facebook groups. Tells them all about me. And so that way, that's a little bit about me, how long I've been in Tupperware, my kids, my grandkids, all of that stuff. And so that's how one of the things that I use introducing and starting a party. So that's who I am. And then I'll also do a little blurb of how I met the host and what I love about her. It's like, if you have heard her giggle, you are friends for life. That type of thing. And then somebody will chime in, oh yeah, I know that giggles. Oh, stuff like that. So this is one way to introduce yourself, tell them a little bit about who you are. If they miss your live, they will see this post. So that's another way to stay connected. So you can think.
Stephanie, in there you have your only save time, space, taste, waste, and money, but the planet.
Oh yeah,
Really?
taste. That was the one that I missed.
Yeah,
And it's right there. Thank you, Shirley.
you're welcome. Because I just wrote it down.
There you go. So yeah, it says, I'm happy to share how Tupperware products will not only save you time, space, taste, waste, and money, but also our planet. Thank you, Shirley. It's right there.
Yeah, that's great.
You think I say it so much, you would think it was just gone today. It was not there. But yes. So little things like that that will help you stop sharing. Okay. Little things like that that will help you to connect with those in your group. And you do the same thing at a live party. You ask some questions and get to know who invite them. It's like, who's known the hostess the longest? in person. Oh, I've known her for 5 years. Oh, girl, I went to high school with her. Da, 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 da. And then they just go on, and they're having a good time. So whether you're in person or on Facebook or doing a Zoom, you want to draw them in and make them a part of the conversation. So it's
I
not,
just sent it in the believers.
oh, good. All right. Well, put it in the beaming stars too.
Okay.
I'm not sure if every beaming star is in the believers. So that's why a lot of times I'll double up.
Okay.
What is the believers?
That's my chat
Oh,
for, yeah.
The HS believers. I think you're in that, aren't you?
I've never heard of that.
Okay, so you
I've never been in there.
be
Maybe
in
I
there. So
was invited. I didn't know.
well, I don't know. You join my group, you might be a little disappointed because nobody gives you the information like Barb gives you the information.
Barbara has spoiled me.
Yes, 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 she has. And
I
I'm
am not
so
ashamed
happy.
to admit it.
But she'll share it with the believers. I say, thank you, Barb. Thank you, Barb. So,
Oh.
yes. So, oh, good, good. So, yeah, so think about that. Think about ways that you can share and engage everyone in your group. You can different ways that you can call them out. Like, how many here were born after 1965? And that's a good thing for some of them. But different things like that. Ellen does a birthday thing, who was born in July and things like that. So you have lots of subtle ways to get to know them. And you're sharing you when you're cooking, and you're talking about your family, you're talking about your goals. So they're getting to know you, but then it's a one-way street.
Right.
So that way you can pull them in. So by using memes and asking questions, tagging individuals, you can get them to respond. Oh, and there's another one that I use for, okay, that's not it, but I do have one that just says, any questions for me? But there's one that is that I have a drawing. I hate it when I can't remember what I call something. It is a drawing. Let me see, what do I call that one? Oh, here it is. Okay. So this one, okay. I'm going to share this one. This one I connect to a question. Okay. So they'll go in the drawing only if they comment on what I posted. So sometimes I'll put it side by side by one of my other questions, and then they have to comment on that. But then I'll have a special drawing, and it would be like just for today, or comment by 4 o'clock or something like that, to go in a drawing. So that's another way that you can pull them out. So that's a fun one, because then they have to. If they want to be in this drawing, they have to say something. And I know one person that says the comments have to be at least 4 words. So can't say yes or no, or sometimes they have to give me a complete sentence, okay? Like that. So little things like that will help you to grow your group, because then it becomes more fun. Everybody is really getting to know everyone that comments.
Mm-hmm.
So, and especially if it's a party group where they already know each other, that your hostess has invited them, then they will automatically comment because they know each other. You ask them a question and somebody will answer and somebody else will say something else. And they, I remember that time you were in the pool, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, so that will widen out your community where you really know who you're talking to and how they feel about things. But
Right.
because you have in your group and you see all these people are commenting, tag them. Ask them specifically
Mm-hmm.
something about that post that they saw it, or say, can you tell me in 5 words or more? Not less,
Right.
not less, more about what they do it. So tell me, any questions for me for today?
Yes.
Yes.
Um, Cheryl referred to some freezer um, sheets that she got from Tupperware a long time ago. Do we know how to get those sheets with the freezing time recommended for food?
Oh, yes, yes. I have them in my files. I will find them.
Okay,
How long, like you can freeze meat for 3 months and that type of thing?
right. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
yes.
Yeah, I will find. Let me write that down. Yeah, that was a really good one. It had everything from bread to veggies to meat.
Yes. Yeah, and fruit and everything like that. Yeah.
Yes. So, alrighty. I will pull that up and I'll put it on the hot shots
Mhm.
freezer chart. Because I know, I'm pretty sure I have it. I have a ring binder where I have all like the fridge smart charts and
Oh,
all
no.
those that I just grab when
Mm.
I'm doing a vendor event.
Mhm.
So I will look for that. And did Ellen mention it at all? Did she say she had it or?
She didn't mention it.
Okay. So yeah, I will pull it up. It's been a while, but you
And
know, once you download something, it's there forever.
right,
You just got to remember what you called it
that's where to
when
find
you say.
it. Do you know if Ellen's doing her thumbs up Thursday? Because Thursday's 4th of July.
You know, that is true. She hasn't mentioned anything yet, but it's possible that it's not.
Yeah.
Um, no, she has it in the team
I
up
think it's on the,
calendar.
yeah, I think it's on the calendar. I
Yep,
think I
it
saw it on the
is on the
calendar.
calendar, but it could have been automatic too. You know, like she could have had it on the calendar for every Thursday at this time.
Right.
Well, we
So,
have um meeting tonight, so we need to ask her, I guess.
oh yes, yes. So we'll make sure that she posts something for everyone.
Okay.
Um, Also reminder, the swag shop will be closing. I think it's on the 5th.
Yes,
Oh, okay. 5th of July.
I
yes.
think it's the
That's
5th of
Friday.
July, I think.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Very
Okay.
good. That's
Mhm.
very good.
Yeah.
That way I won't
Uh,
go back.
right. Well,
Thank
it's
you for
not,
letting me know it's closed.
it's not much left anyway.
It
I don't think
is
they put
true.
anything new.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I haven't seen anything new lately.
Did you get the bear claws?
I didn't.
I was going to because I gave them as gifts because I don't eat meat, but everybody else does, and
Mhm.
they loved them. So I was like, I
Really?
should get a couple more. But yep, I
didn't.
give them as gift of like if we're going to a friend's for dinner or something, or my
Mhm.
kids, they love those claws.
I'm in this group. I'm in a lot of groups, but in this one particular group, they're in Atlanta and they're having like it's a group of ladies, they're having like a tea kind of brunch thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna send a gift. I'm donating a gift for their giveaway.
Oh,
Mm,
nice.
Yeah,
that's
so
nice.
they asked for 60 business cards and 60 flyers. So I'm going to send them our summer the one sheet thing I'm gonna do and my
Mm-hmm.
cards, and I got the little swag thing from Tupperware. You put your bottles in it. So I'm gonna stuff it with some other stuff.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna donate that for their event. And the person who's giving it, I just kind of been chatting with her, so I'm developing a relationship with her. Yeah.
Mhm. Good, good. And you'll be continue to be invited to future
Yes.
events.
Yeah.
So yes,
Yeah.
they will love that.
Yeah. So I thought that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I'm also a sponsor for my daughter. She does like derby roller skating.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm sponsoring her, which means that at their bouts, she'll PR me. So she has my business card and wherever else she needs. So at
Mm-hmm.
their bouts, she'll be giving me a shout out and all that kind of stuff too. So I'm looking at different ways to connect with different audiences where I'm not
Yes.
there.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. And that is the beauty of having a website. And
Yes,
you have a QR code.
I do.
So if you have something that has your QR code that she can show or post,
It's on my business card.
it's on your business card. Okay.
Yes, right up front.
Okay.
Yes.
Good, good, good.
Yeah.
So, oh, and speaking of that, okay, I'll be right back. Talk among yourselves.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, should she make a big one?
You mean blow my card up?
Um, well, I have like this that I have at my parties. I have my QR code. Well, that's for my Venmo, but I have a big one for my website like this
Oh,
that I have on the table.
I like that.
At the parties, but I have it for my Venmo, I have it for my PayPal, I have it for
Oh,
my website. Where is it?
And did you just make those yourself?
Yeah. hmm Yeah, you just take the URL
Mhm.
for your account
mm-hmm.
and put it in the QR code maker. But I do have it for my website too. I have a large one. I don't know.
Now,
It's probably
what size, what is that, Barb? Is it like 8.5 by 11 or is it
yeah,
large?
it's just you just print it out
Oh, okay.
on a yeah, just print it out and it'll print on a regular sheet of paper.
Okay. Okay. Hey, Todd.
Renee said hi. She saw you walk past.
Hi,
But I printed it out. I printed it out and made it um made stickers that I printed out like on Amazon
Oh,
through
okay.
Amazon, and I have one through like on the back of my car.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, nice.
Uh-huh.
I did order those flags.
Oh yeah, I got those too.
I ordered the flag. I don't know if my husband we ride with me when I put the flags on.
I I only use them like when I'm at the vendor sites and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Cause yeah, my husband ain't gonna ride around with them
I
either.
know.
I'm doing good to have a sticker on the car. On the
I'm not trying that. Oh, what is Stephanie saying?
I don't know if she's on mute.
I know she's really saying something too.
See, I got my magnets on the
She's off
car.
mute.
There you go. So
Oh,
Oh,
I was
look.
saying
Okay.
when you're doing, if you have a tent for a vendor event, you
Mhm.
can attach those flags on the corner of the
Nice.
poles for that.
Now I
Aha.
didn't think to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
should
can
have
do
did
that.
that at my vendor event.
Yes. And
Yeah.
this is my sign that I have sitting. It's always in a prominent place when I'm doing on the
Yep.
table
Look, let
or
me take a picture of that. Stephanie, put that back up. Let me see that. Look, I see Barbara. Barbara, stop moving so I can see Stephanie's.
Oh,
Okay,
It's not
Stephanie,
coming up.
you got
Stephanie,
it?
Oh, there you are. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay. So I have that. And the last time we talked, I was telling you about these magnets
Mhm.
for those, and they turned out really well. Now, the problem with mine
Yes, that's
is
right.
that my business cards have rounded corners.
Mhm.
So then I had to trim them all to fit. But this is the magnet,
oh.
and this was a pack of 100 for 12. For
Now
12.
I have to get those.
And you
And
got
then
those
all you
off
do is,
Amazon?
hmm,
Off Amazon?
yes. And they're not too thick, but they have a nice thickness to them.
Mhm.
Okay.
And so this is the adhesive. So you peel this off, and then you center your business card on there. So it just goes just like that.
Right side up.
Mm-hmm. And there you have it.
Very
Good.
good.
Right.
Yes. So I like them. So I didn't want to tell you guys about them until I knew they were okay. They're good.
Oh, good. Okay.
And they are. So if your business cards are just straight edge, then it'll just sit right on there. But it took me a little extra time. But yeah, I'll be handing these out. I'll be in Missouri for the weekend.
Oh, nice.
So I'll make sure my family has them to give them to
Mhm.
people.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Nice.
Yes.
Very
So
good.
this would be a good one to add to orders if you're making a delivery.
Mhm.
And I usually give citrus peelers and my business card. So now I'll give them the business card magnet with
Yes.
the citrus peeler.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it turned out really, really good. I'm glad I tried them. And like you said, people keep stuff on their refrigerators forever and ever.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm
So
one of those people.
me
Yeah.
too. Me
I
too.
collect magnets when I travel. So if you
Uh,
guys are traveling anywhere, get a magnet and hold on to it for me.
okay. You need a magnet from Denver.
I do. I
Yes,
do.
you do. I'll have to do that for you. So
Yeah.
we got this, and we got engagement and talking to people. And you know what? We are already over $1,200 in week 1 of July. You guys are doing
Nice.
amazing.
That's
So
good.
that is excellent. So let me know, Renee, your team, you and Rita are on it.
I know. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of her. I'm happy. I'm like, I gotta catch up. She
And
got
so, of
me on
course,
fire when I saw her numbers. I reached out to Pet. Okay, I gotta get some parties booked.
so
Yeah.
yeah, this is the perfect time to do it. If you can contact people before Thursday, because
Yes.
they're going to be seeing friends and family. So if they will set a date for their party, talk to them tomorrow, talk to them Wednesday to set a date for later. So when they see their friends
Mhm.
during this weekend, they can say, hey, I'm going to invite you to my Tupperware party. So whether it's virtual, a Zoom, Facebook, in person, you've already given them something to chat about. So you set that date, you have the link for that party, already set up that you can give to her and she can share.
Yes. Yep.
So yes, so talk to as many as you can before Thursday
Yes. I do have
about
one
hosting a
question.
party. Hmm?
I do have one question.
Mhm.
Where can I, like, when I go into I see emails that come through from Tupperware, and they'll show like shirts or something, and I'll click and it takes me to the back where Vista print all that stuff. But where do I get like a t-shirt from? There's no apparel being sold. So where do I get something like that?
Yes, no, different ones. We've had them made ourselves. Just
Oh, okay.
make well, this is an old shirt. I wasn't gonna let you see above my neck, but so this one Ellen had made for us for some event,
Oh, okay.
and you just got your size shirts. The hot shots, we've had different Jubilee events, and I just had the shirts made with their names on them. They bought the shirt and I paid for the embroidery that way. And
Okay.
Ellen may come up with something since this is our first in-person thing for a while. So even though you're virtual,
Mhm.
if she does order shirts for us, you're in it.
Okay.
So
She did mention something like that about doing some shirts for us because I mentioned that they were doing something with some shirts that were available with Ignite
oh yeah, that was
in
Vista print.
Vistaprint.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that she was looking into having some for us, um, making them,
Yeah.
having them made for Jubilee.
Mm-hmm.
So look for that information to be coming forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
And how do you feel about t-shirts, Renee? Some
Oh, I'm
people
the
like read t-shirts, some people don't.
yeah, because I just wear skirts. I don't wear pants. So
Mm-hmm.
oversized t-shirt in the summertime is fine with me.
Okay, I will keep that in mind.
Yep. I wore my oversized hoodie today. Had to go get my nails done, ladies.
Oh,
I
Ooh.
know.
pretty.
Is that summer or what?
I know. I did yellow, and I had an all pink today. So I had my
Uh,
oversized pink hoodie that we were in New York. So I
mhm.
wore that today, my pink everything, but I went and got yellow nails.
Mm.
That
I've
matches.
never done yellow before, and I did yellow this time.
Oh,
Oh, you did?
everybody's
Let me
doing
see. Do it
yellow.
again. Oh my goodness. We did the same thing, Barbara. Oh, that's too funny. We did the same thing.
All right. All right. See, now I'm embarrassed. Let me go get my nails done. Shirley has gorgeous nails too.
Oh.
But Shirley, you're not showing us your nails.
No, do you want me to? Well, let
Oh, Kizzy.
me see. One
But
more.
yes, I've
I'm
seen Shirley.
sorry. Oh, Lord.
Oh, there she is. There's Shirley.
Okay, how can I do this? I don't know how to do
Okay,
this.
put it by your face. Hold your hand up there. There you go. Or you can come down a little bit. Come over a little bit. Come a little closer to your camera. Put your hand closer to your camera.
Like that.
There. Okay. Those are really pretty.
They need to be redone.
Well, thank you everyone for sharing your beautiful nails. This is me.
Okay.
But good. So ladies, I'm gonna let you go. Any other questions or anything? Stick them in the chat. Um, Kelly mentions that she had shirts made through Zazzle, Zazzle. So I'm not familiar with that, but I'm sure you could Google it.
Yeah, there's a
Yes.
company that my daughter uses too to make, Bonfire, I think it's the name of it,
Oh,
to make shirts too.
yeah, you can check those out.
Okay.
And let's see, Kelly has a QR code. Thank you, Kelly, for participating. I walked away and came back. Yeah, all these great things. So her QR code, she has one for her Facebook business page and also a QR code for her VIP group as well.
Oh,
So that's nice. That's nice. And she also has magnets. And she gives them to, like I said, regular customers and family members. So they are on there.
okay.
So, Kelly, thank you so much for staying involved and participating. Awesome. So,
Hope you
all
feel
right.
better soon, Kelly.
Yes. Yep. And let's all do our best to stay healthy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's do that. This crazy weather does not help, though, I know, but we're going to do our best and stay connected
Yes.
and just keep moving. Like Renee said, we are jumping into July.
Jumping into July.
Right. Okay.
That's what we're doing. All right. Have a great evening, everyone.
Okay.
Yep.
Bye.
I
Bye,
will be in
everyone.
touch.
See
All
ya.
right.
Okay. Bye. Bye,
Bye-bye.
Shirley. Bye, Barb.
Bye, Lauren. Hi, everybody.
Bye.
I have to stop streaming. Okay.